Street 01. Goldenmoon's Children, The Snake and the Fairy Powder Part 9. The Old King and the Horses. Alice's Dilemma. In the year 391 AD, the golden tripod of Delphi fell silent. The Emperor Theodosius had commanded the quenching of the eternal flame, but the Pythia did not vanish. She shed her laurel crown and silk robes, trading them for the rough wool of a wanderer. She turned her back on a Rome that had become cold and restrictive, a world where the new faith sought to silence the voices of women. She turned north, toward the wild forests of the Celts, where the spirits of the earth still breathed. Centuries bled into one another in the mists of time, until the Pythia's voice found a vessel. 6-year-old Alice felt a sharp, rhythmic buzzing in her ears as she walked beside King Louis toward the royal stables in the pale morning light. The king, old and heavy with the scent of leather and ancient dust, moved slowly. "The horses are not horses, little one," a voice whispered inside Alice's mind, a voice like wind through a cave, ancient and rhythmic. It was the lady of the cave, the ghost Alice had seen back in Poitiers, near the great stone sarcophagus where her mother had whispered prayers. Back then, the spirit had promised, "Orpheus will save you." In Alice's small palm rested a linen satchel given to her by the shadowy woman in the woods. "Pour the herbs into their water," the Pythia's voice commanded, echoing from the depths of a lost age. "They are witches and six-legged spirits bound in flesh. They long for the freedom Louis took from them. He allowed Eurydice, the great falcon, to wither and die. He does not deserve the guidance of the stars or the loyalty of the earth." Alice looked at the king. If she did this, the horses would transform. They would cast off their saddles, reclaim their monstrous, divine shapes, and gallop into the sky. And Louis? If the horses abandoned him in their fury, the old king would surely fall. He would be left alone in the dirt, a man without a kingdom or a mount. Her head throbbed. Was the Orpheus the ghost promised her the old king? Or was it someone else? She looked at the heavy timber of the stable doors. She felt the weight of the herbs, the magic of a displaced priestess who had chosen the barbarian Celts over the men who sought to chain the divine. "No," Alice thought, her young heart racing. "I will not be the hand of death today." She tucked the satchel deep into her apron pocket. She would wait. The Dauphin, the crown prince, was due to return the next morning. She would find him and Esther. She would tell them of the voice in the cave, the six-legged horses, and the warning of the Pythia. "Come, child," Louis grumbled, oblivious to the ancient rebellion brewing in her pocket. "The stallions are restless." Alice smiled bravely, her hand gripping the secret herbs. She helped the king lead the horses into the light, knowing that tomorrow, the secrets of the past and the future would finally meet.